Hello everybody, Joe here with Garden of Luma. In today's video I want to talk a little bit about blueberries here. I am in the Phoenix, Arizona area, growing zone 9B, a desert climate, hot, dry climate. And so you wouldn't think blueberries could grow here, but they do. I want to just talk a little bit more about this because I've been seeing a lot more people, springtime, they're planting their gardens and doing different things right now as the temps start to warm up. And a lot of people post in different gardening groups that I see about blueberries and wanting to grow blueberries here. Maybe they've come from a cooler climate like the North or Midwest, where a lot of us have come from, and moved out to the Phoenix, Arizona area for warmer weather and things. And so they grew in climates where blueberries grew a lot easier than they do here. And so this plant here is a misty blueberry, which is going into its 4th year now, and it started to leaf out here, has some blueberries on it. I'll show you up close here. There you go, there's some of the blueberries forming, but it hasn't really produced very heavily for me. You can see here it's in a pretty shady spot here. If you look up, there's a large canopy of trees up around it, and really it only gets early morning sun here in this spot. So probably a couple hours and then just some dappled sun throughout the day through the trees. So it is pretty shady. I attempted a blueberry several years ago, and I thought I was giving it enough shade initially. I had it in sun till about 1 or 2 with a 30% shade cloth, and it just fried up. So after that, I didn't think I'd do blueberries again, but I gave it another shot, and this has survived and made it through. One of the biggest challenges, as you've probably heard, is the pH, high levels of pH here in our soil. So you have to plant blueberries in a container here. If you put them in the ground, they will die for sure. You need highly acidic soil, so you have to mix a lot of peat moss, a lot of sulfur, and consistently try to keep the pH low, which is a challenge. You need that fertilizer that's geared towards acidic plants, especially, to keep it low. And even still, you'll see times, like I'm starting to see now, where you can see there the leaves have a little bit of that yellow patching throughout the leaves. As the pH starts to get too high, you'll see the leaves get more and more yellow like that. So that's an indicator right there that my pH is starting to get too high. And what I typically do is splash a little vinegar in my watering can for this. But lately I've been considering, should I even continue to grow these? Like I said, it's going into the 4th year. Really, as you can see, I am getting some blueberries on it, but it's really only a handful worth of blueberries. And so to me, I don't know if it's worth the effort, worth the time. Comment down below if you think I should keep these or not. But really, I just wanted to prove to myself that I could grow these, and I have, and it's grown and whatever. But as far as getting a plant or a fruiting plant that produces abundantly, this is not the way to go. They do produce more if you have a second variety. Cross-pollination helps increase the yield. But I've still yet to see anybody really producing high volume of crop here with blueberries. If you're fine with just having kind of a novelty, getting a few blueberries, they definitely taste much better off the plant than something you get from the store, and you just really like growing things, and go for it. Give it a shot. It's definitely going to need some shade. It's going to need high acidic soil. And other than that, you should be good to go here. So a few things to consider when growing blueberries. A few things to factor in if it's worth it or not for you. If you really have the space, if you really just love growing things in general.
you really love blueberries, even if it's just a few of them, then by all means go for it. If you're limited on space, you just don't want to do all the babying and things, then maybe blueberries aren't for you. If you guys decide that you do want to move forward with growing blueberries here in Phoenix, Arizona, or a hot climate, I will link down below for my complete growing guide that I've written up on my website for you guys to check out. It talks about, you know, exactly the soil mix that I use and all kinds of good information. All right, check me out at gardenofluma.com for more tips on gardening and growing edibles in hot, dry climates. Thanks for watching.